J.K. Rowling. Quotes to Inspiring Life. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. Indifference and neglect often do much more damage than outright dislike. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. If you want to see the true measure of a man, watch how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. What's coming will come, and we'll just have to meet it when it does. I was set free because my greatest fear had been realized, and I still had a daughter who I adored, and I had an old typewriter and a big idea. And so rock bottom became a solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. The internet has been a boon and a curse for teenagers. The moment you are old enough to take the wheel, responsibility lies with you. Never trust anything that can think for itself if you can't see where it keeps its brain. The truth. It is a beautiful and terrible thing, and must therefore be treated with great caution. Poverty entails fear and stress and sometimes depression. It meets 1,000 petty humiliations and hardships. Climbing out of poverty by your own efforts, that is something on which to pride yourself, but poverty itself is romanticized by fools. Imagination is not only the uniquely human capacity to envision that which is not, and therefore the fount of all invention and innovation. In its arguably most transformative and revelatory capacity, it is the power that enables us to empathize with humans whose experiences we have never shared. Failure means a stripping away of the inessential. The most important thing is to read as much as you can, like I did. It will give you an understanding of what makes good writing, and it will enlarge your vocabulary. It is perfectly possible to live a very moral life without a belief in God, and I think it's perfectly possible to live a life peppered with ill-doing and believe in God. Youth cannot know how age thinks and feels. But old men are guilty if they forget what it was to be young. I think you have a moral responsibility when you've been given far more than you need, to do wise things with it and give intelligently.